Hello everyone, Kommento here, welcoming you back to Let's Play Ys, Ancient Ys Banished, The Omens. I'm back in Zepik Village, and it's time for us to actually clean up a couple things. Returning the bell to the Elder here gives you a ring. It's the power ring. It doubles the damage you inflict on enemies. And if you go to Jebba's house, Fina's here. Oh, that's interesting. There's still nothing that we can really do with that right now, though. So now it's time for us to figure out where we need to go next. You see, we should talk to Sarah. She's a fortune teller, right? This is her job. So now we have to walk all the way across the Minea Plains. Alright, here we are. What the? Who killed her? Well, it turns out Sarah was holding out on us. She also had a book of Ys on her as well. So, Sarah's dead. Wow. Now what do we do? Well, now it's time to apply the good old NES logic that we all know and love from the 1980s. Exploring. There's actually one particular section of the Minea Plains that I haven't shown off yet because we haven't had a need to go there. But now we do. We have to head down here. Here, this bridge, pretty much directly west to Zepik. Down here you encounter these wolf enemies that really don't give you anything in the way of rewards, so there's... even early on, there's no point going out of your way to killing them. We have statues here. Magic statues! You want to take the bottom right one. Take this one, and now we're led to a little island here. Just like walk around this little pond here. And we can meet with Freya. Her staff of Serana was stolen, and it was taken to the city. Well, fluff. So now we need to head back to Minea. Also, here's a royal tree. One of two royal trees, in fact. The other road tree is to the west of these statues. But as I said, there's nothing that we can really do with them for the time being. So, where can one find a staff in a city? A staff that controls water, specifically. I wonder... Here it is. You found the Staff of Thunder. I mean, Serana. I do like the one little gag line in Star Ocean: The Last Hope. If you're looking for the Staff of Thunder, you're in the wrong town, but game and... well, you get the idea. You're in the wrong town, game and series. So we found the Staff of Serana, now we need to take it back to Freya. Yeah, that's pretty much what this episode is going to be. A lot of back and forth. Almost makes you miss the faster walking speeds. That all has in later games. Yeah. But, there's something that can be done. Not in this version of the game, anyway. So, we get the keep of Staff of Serana. She gives us the Flute of Light, and tells us to look for a place surrounded by trees. Well, that's flipping helpful! There's trees everywhere! Yes, once again, we must go to a specific place to use this Flute of Light. We have to head north from here. Well, I say north, I also mean a little bit west, a little bit north, a little bit east, and really to the north. This one inconspicuous tree. You approach it, the Flute of Light will move it, and you can go in. And the trees in this area restore power to the Staff of Serana. Yeah, I'm not sure how that works either, just roll with it. I've seen Stranger Things. Now, after that point, you're really not directed on what to do with the Staff of Serana. You have to go around the back to this little pond here. Using the Staff of Serana will dry it up, and you get access to, well, the next dungeon. Later. You have to go in here first. And this is your tutorial for the Sealed Mine. It's bluffing pitch black. There's no enemies in this part of the sealed mine, but the sealed mine is just the worst dungeon in the game. Mainly because of this gimmick. I mean, look at this, I can barely see around me. So anyway, this is what we're looking for in this part of the sealed mine. Enter the Decayed Gate, then the Protecting Hands Gate, and finally the Attacking Hands Gate. What am I supposed to do with that knowledge? Well, you once again have to go to Mania. There's also a couple of heal potions in this place as well that you can find for free. But that's always a good thing because, well, whatever heal potion that you don't have to buy, it's, well, I think I'm just going to the loop. Unfortunately, I won't have a map for this place, so it's going to be a lot of aimless wandering once I get into the actual dungeon proper. I mean, I know what I'm looking for, it's just finding it is the problem. So, back to Mania. I think it's a little too far down. So it's time to solve that puzzle that we were given in the unsealed part of the mine. It it looks all sorts of complicated and cryptic, but it's actually really simple in principle. First things first, you have to find the Decayed Gate. You may have noticed while exploring Mania that there were a series of 5 gates lined up against the wall here. This is the only gate with a handle. Well, I mean, without a handle. So that's a Decayed Gate. You end up over here. Now you need to go through the Protecting Hands Gate, which is the next door on Adol's left when he comes out. The direction in which his shield was pointing. And finally the Attacking Hands Gate, which is the gate to the right of the Decayed Gate, on Adol's right. Left hand, right hand, it makes sense. And you find yourself up on the ramparts, complete with Mysterious Voice in the Wind. The voice will unseal the mine, and you'll be able to go inside. But can I survive the perils of the sealed mine? Find out another time. I'll see you there. Take care now.